Henry was a member of the Black Bulls that nobody knew about. They kind of forgot about him, honestly. But then they found out about him because he was like, he's kind of weak. But if I remember correctly, he lives off of people's mana and shit, and he feeds off of that. That's how he survives. That's how he lives. But he don't just do that. He knows how to reshape the Black Bull hideout. He knows how to reshape it, and he can also turn it into a kind of like mecha tank that can fight. And he can control that mecha tank. So he can absorb mana, and he can also turn the Black Bull's hideout into a mecha tank and go fight. And that's what he did during season 2. And they were like, okay, we didn't know that you lived here or anything, but Henry's a part of our group. Austin knew about Henry because he went around exploring the hideout, Black Bull's hideout, and then he found him, and he was like, yo, you're a part of this, why aren't you downstairs with everybody else? He's like, I don't want to steal their magic. I don't want to absorb all their power. I'm already doing that too, but I'm also, changing this, place every once in a while randomly to reshape it into something else. He can do that. He is one of the members of the Black Bulls too. He don't talk much, but he does. He has bedhead a lot. He has that light blue hair. You'll see him in the thumbnail. That's Henry. We call him Henry. He's a guy who, he's a good support for the Black Bulls. So his strength is 77%, and then his durability is his speed is 78%. Durability is 72%. His endurance is 81%. 79% for his intelligence, and then 82% for his experience, 73% for his close skills, and then 73 for his close skills, and then range skills are 84%, 83% for his recoup, and then his hacks are at 84%, with his overall power score at a 79.3, and that's Henry. Henry is, one of those good people in the Black Bulls. He's good for support. He changes the hideout into a fighting machine that they could use. And then he also absorbs people's mana a little bit so he can survive, because he has one of them conditions where he has a magic deficiency, where he has to do that. Or he's mostly in bed all the time, but, eventually towards, season 2, he's standing up and shit. But be cool, Farm Corner.